Belmont Park, we're less than a minute away from the 112th running of the Champagne Stakes. A big test for these two-year-olds, Frank Wright, the first time that they'll go a mile.
Well, the big test is for Devil's Bag. How fast can he run? How good is he? And right now, he's concerned about the start because traffic alone could beat him should he get off badly.
Devil's Bag broke his maiden and won by 7. Then a 5-length win in an allowance race on a sloppy track. Trouble loading the 10 horses you see right there. Devil's Bag will break from post position number 3. Won the Cowden by 3 with Eddie Maple aboard. If you're Woody Stevens right now, what are you looking for watching that number 3 post position?
Well, he's already loaded. He's hoping he stands well. He hopes he breaks well, and he hopes the rest of these get in and get it off.
There you saw the stakes record. The track is fast. We expect a very fast race. Again, keep your eyes on post position number 3. That's where Devil's Bag, unbeaten but untested, will break from. Woody Stevens says his best horse ever. Let's go upstairs now. Here's Marshall Cassidy.
The gate is loaded. We're all set for the Champagne Stakes. The track is fast. An outstanding day for this 1-mile event. A little bit of action in the 6th stall. Our Casey's boy, rear bet. But he's okay. Standing still in the hands of the starter. Just about ready to go. Here we go. And they're off. On the outside, Biloxi Indian and Go-Go Regal are going for the lead. Along the inside, there goes Devil's Bag. Devil's Bag has now achieved the lead. Has it by about a length. Our KC's boy is in second. And all fired up is alongside in third. On the outside, Go-Go Regal. Then home on top, Hail Bold King, Dr. Carter. Home by 12. Then Biloxi Indian. Exit 5B, Restless John and Majestic Buck. The first quarter, 23 left. It is a fast pace as they continue down the backstretch. Devil's Bag, the green and yellow silks, has the lead on the rail by a length. Our Casey's boy is in second by a length. All fired up, Hail Bold King and Home on Top are all heads apart as Devil's Bag leads the field around the far turn in front by about a length and a half. Right behind and on the outside, our Casey's boy second by 2, then Hail Bold King. The half in 46 and 1. It's still a fast pace as they approach the top of the stretch. Maple has Devil's Bag in front by about 2 lengths. Our Casey's boy is second by about 3. Then Dr. Carter on the outside has moved into third. They're in the stretch. Devil's Bag in complete control of this field, in front by about 5. Our Casey's boy joined on the outside by Dr. Carter, but the story here is Devil's Bag. Devil's Bag has the lead by about 7. Dr. Carter in second. It's Maple on Devil's Bag in front. What an easy win. Casey's boy finished third. The time on the board, 1 minute 34 and 1/5 seconds. By golly, this horse had...
Thank you very much, Marshall Cassidy. Devil's Bag, the unofficial winner of the 112th running of the Champagne Stakes. Jimmy the Greek cried out. He said, holy smokes, he broke the track record. And indeed, Frank Wright, he has.
It's the stake record, not the track record, but a tremendous performance done in the easiest kind of a way. The fractions were good, but he was under a hole and the others were driving. Let's take a look at this horse. Tremendous horse. You may be watching in isolation the 3-year-old champion next year or even horse of the year this year. There he is in the stretch. He's over on his right lead. Maple pumps a little bit, no stick, looks around, and what he sees is somebody way behind him. Dr. Carter it is, and he just hand rides him onto the wire. You couldn't impress more. You couldn't do better at this stage of the career. Look at the stick turned down, complete confidence, an easy victory, and what a colt.
Is in. They're in the gate. All standing in good order, and they're off. Heir to the Throne is away quickly, and Devil's Bag, and he's out fast on the outside. Devil's Bag on the outside. High Alexander, Dr. Carter is away quickly, and in between horses, Time for a Change is also right there, and Devil's Bag on the outside. Dr. Carter toward the rail. Time for a Change is right there. The big 3 are out there early. And then it's Heir to the Throne, now 4th in between horses. Masterful on the outside, 5th. High Alexander is now 6th toward the inside, followed by Papaku, who's 7th in between horses. And it's 6 lengths back to Rex and Toke, the trailer, as they move into the backstretch. Devil's Bag is the leader by a half length. On the outside, Time for a Change pressures him second, and Dr. Carter is right there, and he's moving through on the inside now. It's those 3 across the track. The Devil, the Doctor, and Time for a Change. It's 2.5 lengths back. And Heir to the Throne is racing in 4th position. The first quarter went in 23-2. The tempo quickens, 46-2 for the half. Devil's Bag is holding the lead by a head. Time for a change is right at his neck. And Dr. Carter has dropped off the pace. He's racing 3rd by 2.5 lengths. Then farther back, it's Heir to the Throne now racing in 4th position. The others are far back as they race midway on the final turn. Devil's Bag in time for a change, and they're going all out. They've gone 3/4 of a mile in 1:09.3. And here comes the Doctor. He's gaining ground in 3rd, and the others are far back as they approach the top of the stretch. Time for a change has taken a short lead from Devil's Bag. Dr. Carter is swinging to the outside. Time for a change is the leader, and he's pulled clear by 1.5 lengths. Here comes the Doctor on the outside with a stiff challenge. Devil's Bag has fielded the whip, and he's defeated today. He's 3rd. They're in the final furlong. Time for a change. Digs in toward the inside. Dr. Carter is right at his neck. They're letting out all stops. On the inside, time for a change. Time for a change. Has won it. Time for a change is the winner. Dr. Carter was 2nd best. I believe Rexon's Hope was up for 3rd. He was in a photo with Devil's Bag. A mild upset here. Time for a change. The winner of the Flamingo Stakes in 1:47 flat. Jim McKay, back to you.
A fine call of the race by Tom Durkin, and that is why they run horse races. Time for a change. The unofficial winner of the Flamingo Stakes. He who tied or set a stakes record in the Everglades here just 3 weeks ago today, owned by Denny Phipps. Time for a change. The unofficial winner, Dr. Carter, 2nd, and the 3rd horse was Rexon's Hope. We said before the race that if he had any hope, he would have to come from way out of it in the stretch run, and so he did. And the odds-on favorite, Devil's Bag, an unofficial 4th. Here is the stretch run again. Bill?
I'll tell you, I was very impressed by time for a change. My God, he was challenged all through the stretch. He hung on, and he put forth an effort that's absolutely terrific.
Now, can you see anything that happened to Devil's Bag? Looks like he's starting to fade here as we watch Dr. Carter coming on.
Yeah, well, he was being outrun, turned for home, and the rider would have never let him drop back at that particular point. He just ran out of horse. Time for a change, picked it up. He was challenged by Dr. Carter. It was a real good stretch duel, but you could see all the way through the stretch that it was going to be close. But the horse on the inside, Time for a Change, really never gave up.
Were you surprised that they went for the lead that quickly with Devil's Bag?
Well, I thought his natural speed would carry him up there. Naturally, when you're on a 2 to 5 shot, you'd assume that he was running a lot easier than what he really was. But when it came to the quarter pole, these other 2 horses just flat out ran him.
It was a photo, by the way, but they have now taken down the photo sign, and it is the way we called it for you. Number 3, Time for a Change, the unofficial winner, still unofficial. 2nd, Dr. Carter. 3rd, Rexon's Hope, coming from way back. And in 4th place, number 7, Devil's Bag. What does this portend for the rest of the season now? We've got to contend with at least 3 horses.
Well, we sure do. I'm sure that that's not Devil's Bag's best race, so I wouldn't discount him in the future. He's going to come back. He's going to run better than that in the future. But, of course, another horse has come up on the scene. Time for a Change. Ran very gamely. You can't knock that.
You got one out in California called Artichoke, and now a lot of them will be coming into the Kentucky Derby picture, I would think. Again, a look at the unofficial result. We will, of course, be back for the official result.